But I will not jump in like a hockey ref. Like I'm going to be like, all right, guys, that's enough. You know, I'm not going to. If you're that fearful, call the police. Like that's what you should do. Call the police first, then call the dean's office. Like we're the number 2 call in that case. Because if you are fearful, and that fearful is grounded in what we call true threat analysis, there are some things we can do. We can do interim suspensions, we can do removals, we can do no contacts. You know, we still have to process, and there still needs to be an investigation into it. When you do call, though, and you're fearful, and you speak to law enforcement or you speak to the dean's office, please don't take offense that we have to ask a series of questions. So when you say something like, I'm very afraid of this student sitting in the front row, we do have to ask why. What did they say? What has been your history? What have their behaviors been like? That's not because people don't believe you, but what's going on in every law enforcement officer's and every dean's mind is we're doing what's called the true threat assessment. And we have to measure the risk because we have to measure our actions based on the risk level. And so it's not that we don't believe that you subjectively feel fear, but we have to ground that in a reasonable person theory. We can still do a lot of things, but we have to ask those questions. We can't just go, I'm afraid of you, ergo you must leave. There needs to be some grounding behind that. Or else we're going to get sued and we're going to lose. And frankly, it would be unfair. It would be unfair to the student, it would be unfair to you. So that kind of retaliation is really a simple one. The other kind of retaliation we found, though, that I thought was a little unusual was that you were afraid, or people were afraid, that they would get sued. Like if I somehow, you're disrupting class and I decide I want to do something about it, and then you're going to sue me based on, I'm not sure what, but the most common answers were grounded in, they're going to sue me because they're going to say that I'm only doing this to them because they are part of insert protected class here. It's the basis of a disability, or age, or gender, or race, or ethnicity, or veteran status, or national origin, or religion. That they're going to say that